Right, so I've been doing this boost since level 42. I think you can do it from level 40. It's been legit pretty much. I've never boosted on mages or anything before, so I was a bit skeptical whether I'd be able to get it nailed. But I have, it's alright. So basically I watched, I forgot his name, some dude's video, and he showed me how to do it, and it worked. So this is just a refresher onto that, highlighting that. I'll post a link below. That guy, I forgot his name, begins with an A. But anyway, what you need is to be, I think, level 40, get your talents quickly. It's basically you go ret for sanctity, or that gives you the damage needed, and plus you get pursuit of justice, which helps with the journey to the graveyard. I'm just running whilst you're doing it. They're the big two things in my opinion here. You can get that if you're going to get crits from dynamite, so if you're going to use dynamite, go for that. I've not really been using that much, run out a little bit, but there's proc off exorcism as well, so you can use lower rank if you're going to use that. If not, you can just make sure you get that. I think some people go into improved blessing of wisdom, but that's something else. Anyway, what you want to do is just get a full plate gear, full stamina stuff, pretty basic. Whatever you want, just stack as much stamina as you can to get to the graveyard. We're pretty much ready to go. 51, but when you start off at level 40, you pull in everything. So you just need to take the widest berth, I guess. One thing you have to nail down is this back jumping, to make sure you can not dismount, basically. I'll show you this one. I've been going right through to the graveyard as you get right to this is the first reset spot. You just want to jump on this side of the pillar here. You can't do it in, well I've not been able to when I've been getting dismounted. There's a reset spot over here that you can get on if you get dismounted. But you can't jump if, well I've not been able to. Anyway, you drop combat, you just go down here. Horrible. They're all random spawns I think, so it could be different. Again, it's pretty easy over at the moment because it's 43, I'm 52, 51, so I'll pull in, you jump over here. There's a reset spot in there as well, in that barrel. I'm sure if you watch the other videos, you'll see that. It's really simple to get in. So yeah, you unlock this 180 turning, I guess. There's a reset spot on that box there. I'll just run past again. Watch the other videos for that. Right here at the graveyard. And get on here. You want to practice this jump here. It's pretty important. You get used to jumping now. I still mess up pretty much. So you just wait here for it to reset. You can get used to doing these pretty quickly, and it really helps. Right, these things, you try not want to pull these with the main pull. I think the soul eaters are okay. I think it's the hunters, which these ones, shadow hunters. If you get these in the main pull, it can be pretty messy. So you just make sure you just don't pull them ones. I think it's because they're ranged; they'll just wear you down. Whereas these, I think they just have annoying tomes. So now what you want to do to start the pull, you want to just run over this midway bit. You'll see him shout, and you just want to start opening graves as quick as you can. So I've just been dazed. Because I've not been doing it very well. I'll be alright though. So you run here regardless of whether you get dazed. I'll never really get dazed, it's weird though, so. So again, you wait for him to reset. And let's just start opening every single grave up. I want to make sure you get every single one. When I started I was a little bit skeptical. Sometimes they'll catch up with you here, and you'll get dazed. So you might have to bubble. Again, so you just jump into there. Sometimes I've been finding they reset quicker if you just jump up here for some reason, but it's probably just me. So he's going away, which is good. Because I'll be ready to just empty these last graves there. So drop combat again, go down. Last minute, and then start opening these last remaining graves. That should be all the graves done now, so you get back up here, drop combat. And you're just going to simply wait for it. Oh no, hang on, you shouldn't go up there yet, because I'll be running around. You just want to stay on this platform here. Here, these things here are resets. This is a reset spot. This isn't. These ledges here. So combat's dropped. So basically now I'm ready to do the kill phase. So I'm going to use this item rack. So I made 2 sets, simple spirit stuff. Just random stuff I found off the auction house. Just stacking intellect, spirit, pretty much. And obviously this you can get Dreamweave for spell damage. You really want as much spell damage as you get. These pants are quite nice. I found on the auction house quite cheap. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I couldn't find a decent weapon, but it doesn't matter. There's loads of rings as well you can get now. Just have a look at the rings. This gemstone band's pretty cheap. It's from jewel crafting, so, and I picked this up pretty cheap as well. So this has limited use. Anyway, yeah, I've just run out of the brilliant wizard oil, so the consumables that I'll use for the kill phase. So this one here. Stick that on the weapon, try to get the brilliant one. Greater Arcane, I've already got one running, so I'll not pop that. Put 62 on. This knife in soup, this really does help, genuinely. So and smack wisdom on. And apart from that, that's pretty much all the consumables I've been using, and obviously just loads of great mana potions. Yeah, so you come up here, and normally what I do is chuck a grenade here. These dead heroes, they don't pull if you just do exorcism. So you kind of want to use a grenade to get them. I think it works separately. I'm not sure how the pull works, but I'm not too bothered about that. I've not been too bothered about that. I've just been getting as many zombies as I can. So I'll use exorcism here, because I've not got because I've not used a grenade, I'm going to have to wait for my exorcism to get cooled down, so I'll pull these here. So once again, you get on here straight away, and this will trigger them running around. If you stay on here, they'll reset. So my exorcism off cooldown, so I'm just going to hop back up here to pull these. I'm going to get straight back down, so these the other ones didn't reset. I'll do a bit of consecration. That's supposed to be rank 1, but I didn't manage to pull off. Now this is the jump. This is really simple. Once you get used to it a few times, you'll have it down. So don't worry about it. Just wait for these to stack. Just use rank 1. Someone told me that if you don't damage them in 40 seconds, you get a reduced XP rate. I don't know whether that's true or not. But so I'll jump down here. Exorcism that one. So again, you'll jump up here. That jump, just practice it when you've before you've pulled, and then come up here and get back on here. So that's the pull, pretty much. I know it's a bit rapid, all this bit, but you'll practice it. Just watch your back. Basically, we're in the phase to slaughter these guys now. So yeah, just this jump's the main one, and obviously the main concern right now is to get these stacked, because you want one consecration to build. So what I'll do, watch your timer. Could have put the timer. And basically now you're good to go. And this is all you do pretty much. So you run down here, you smack a consecration here, so you can kind of get to this bit here, and you jump back. You want to be jumping over the ledges if you're going to do it this way. Sometimes just because it kind of it slows them down. So I've kind of lost the group in there, so this ain't perfect, but it's fine. So wait and come. I'm going to jump down this time, and just make concentration there. If you do this one here, sometimes you'll see they might run back. I don't know if you've seen that then, but that's a good way of trying to get them stacked back up. I'll show you again, but I mean, this isn't perfect. Like I said, I'll try to show you this again one. So you jump, and you see that they like run back on themselves, which is what I've been doing. It's been helping. So now they're a bit more stacked, so I'll jump down and do it this way. It's going nice now, so nice and simple. Like I say, you want to try to get it to kind of clip that hill. But pretty much it's just about knowing, just feeling it out a few times. First few runs I did was a bit rough. You just really want to stay, so they can hit you there. The range of these things can be quite deceiving. I don't know what you'd call it, like clipping or something. But you want to try to stay away from them. There's been weird times where I've just been one-shotted because I've been too close to this wall and they've like hit me from here. So you kind of just want to stay, you know, a good distance away from the ledge. Same when you jump here, just make sure you leave yourself enough time. So again, you just kind of keep doing this, running down here. So they hit me there because I got too close. So, that's pretty much it. So yeah, like I say, what I've been doing in these later levels is just I've got vengeance, so that's pretty lucky. And what that's going to do is obviously I think it increases my spell damage or whatever. It can stack though, so like 4% at the moment. I'll try doing it again. Get lucky. Like I say, if you got that easy, if you're rich enough to like afford easy dynamite, if you want to do it that way, it's going to do your speed up a lot. I think that one, the easy dynamite's the one you can throw whilst you're running, and you don't have to be an engineer, I think. But anyway, a good little one. I'll have a little potion here. Some pools I've not been using potions at all, just because I've not really been doing the exorcism thing. Like I say, you can swap it around and do rank 1 exorcism instead. Mana conservation, but with wisdom and life at sea should be good. So they're starting to die now, so I mean I've not been back to a trainer yet since hitting 50, but that's when you get holy roll off. And that increases your kill time as well. You can just stand here and it will cast in or just whack them all. So if you're really bothered about getting the loot, some bits are really awkward to loot. You might want to spend a little bit more time making sure you just kill them in this region of the path in. But I'm not too bothered about it. The loot. I've got loads of mage weave, silk and stuff from this, so I think I've made like about 200G just doing it, so it's been alright. And obviously I've saved myself the Mara cost, which on my server's been going like from 45G to like 80, depending on like, well, especially on release, the first two seems to settle down to about 45-55G now, so. And that's pretty much it really. That is like I say, it's pretty simple. I'm not very good with waiting for stuff and patience and all that, so if I can do it, I'm pretty sure most people will be able to do this pull. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it, especially how there's 52. Like I say, I've got, not very good XP there, like 17k. I think I was getting like over 30k a pull back when I started. And I was getting level at least an hour, I think. At least. I've played this level like what? I think the last level was about 2 hours and I was AFK and I wasn't really, and I thought it was a bit painful. So I'll probably try out, apparently you can do 254, I don't know. I'll see whether I can be bothered to do that. But that's pretty much the pull. I'll link that guy's video below who showed me how to do it, or showed YouTube how to do it. It's really good. Otherwise I wouldn't have recorded, so massive thanks to him. Yeah, just learn the reset spots to get to the graveyard. Learn the pull, which is pretty easy. I just learned this jump here. Learn to get nice and smooth with the jump around there. And you'll have it sussed. And then just you'll get nice and good at learning how to stack these up. But yeah, cheers.